stink about the brands you trust. The ones in your fridge, your garage, and your pocket. What if I told you some of the world's most successful companies have legacies built on secrets so dark they'll make your skin crawl? Today, we're peeling back the corporate mask on 3 international giants that faced bone-chilling corruption, charges and are still making billions today. 1. The milk of death. Nestlé. Ni Essen Basha S. Nestlé faced one of the most infamous boycotts in history. The reality. Nestlé aggressively marketed baby formula to mothers in developing nations. They used sales reps, dressed as nurses, to convince mothers formula was superior. The bone-chilling twist: in regions without clean water, mothers mixed this powder with contaminated water, unknowingly starving their infants by diluting the expensive formula. Research published by the MBER estimates that at the peak in 1981, this led to approximately 212,000 excess infant deaths per year. The myth: Nestlé claimed they provided modern nutrition. Today, they remain the largest food company, despite decades spent trying to scrub this baby killer reputation. 2. The poisoned lifeline. Bayer. Bayer is a household name for aspirin, but in the mid-80s, their subsidiary did the unthinkable. The incident: they produced a blood-clotting medicine from pooled human plasma. When they discovered batches were contaminated with HIV, they didn't destroy them. The scandal: after the FDA pulled the product, Bayer continued to dump the older, unheated version in overseas markets like Asia and Latin America. The result: thousands of innocent patients, including many children, were infected. Today, the infected blood scandal is considered one of the deadliest corporate crimes. 3. The terrorist payroll. Chiquita. You see the blue sticker on your bananas and think of a healthy snack. But the history of Chiquita Brands International is written in blood. The fact: between 1997 and 2004, Chiquita paid over $1.7 million to the AUC, a brutal right-wing paramilitary death squad in Colombia. Chiquita claimed these were protection payments. However, in 2024, a U.S. jury found the company liable for the murders of workers. The myth. The company frames itself as a victim of extortion. The reality: they were fueling a war to keep the bananas moving. Conclusion: from baby formula to contaminated blood and paramilitary payoffs, these brands prove that too big to fail often means too big to care. They paid their fines, issued their apologies, and moved on while the victims were left with the consequences. What do you think? Does a $25 million fine make up for human lives? Which of these brands shocked you the most? Drop a comment below. And if you want more deep dives into the dark side of history, hit that subscribe button. See you in the next one.